Welcome back, to the Chanel USD Coins treasure hunters and coin lovers, to another episode of Rare Coin Chronicles, the channel where forgotten coins become priceless treasures. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most mind-blowing stories in the world of numismatics. We're talking about a humble little coin with the face of a great man, a coin most people might have tossed aside without a second thought. But what if I told you that the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin could be worth as much as $120 million? Yes, you heard that right. $120 million. So sit tight, buckle up, and let's uncover the fascinating story of how a single penny minted in 1999 might just be the golden ticket hiding in your pocket change. Let's begin with some historical context. The 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin is actually a part of the Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse of the coin features a classic bust of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials VDB were originally placed prominently on the reverse but were removed shortly after due to public backlash, only to return subtly on the obverse in later years. By the time we get to 1999, the Lincoln cent had already been through several changes. From its original wheatback design to the now familiar Lincoln Memorial reverse, which had been in use since 1959. The 1999 penny marked the end of an era as it was the last full year before the new millennium. It carried all the legacy of the 20th century, making it a nostalgic piece of American numismatic history. Now let's talk specifics. The 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin was minted in Philadelphia and Denver, with the Philadelphia coins bearing no mint mark and the Denver coins marked with a small d. It features a right-facing profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, flanked by the words, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty," along with the date 1999. The reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial, and if you look closely, you can actually see a tiny representation of Lincoln seated inside, making it one of the few coins in the world that features the same person on both sides. The composition is primarily copper-plated zinc, 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, a switch that began in 1982 when the price of copper rose too high. Billions of these coins were minted, but not all were created equal. Some rare errors and varieties are what turned an ordinary 1999 penny into something extraordinary. Now here's where things get juicy. Among the many 1999 Liberty 1-cent coins, a few extremely rare varieties have surfaced over the years. The most notable is the 1999 Wide AM variety. On normal pennies minted from 1993 to 2008, the letters A and M in America on the reverse are very close together, almost touching. But on the rare Wide AM variety, there's a clear space between them. This variety occurred when the mint mistakenly used a proof reverse die on a regular circulation strike. Only a few examples of the 1999 Wide AM penny have ever been found in circulation. Collectors have been known to pay hundreds to thousands of dollars for high-grade examples. But even rarer are those coins with multiple errors, double dies, off-center strikes, or combinations of minting mistakes that make them truly one of a kind. Now imagine this: a 1999 penny that combines multiple rare errors, is in pristine mint condition, and has a documented unique origin story or historical significance. One such coin was auctioned under extremely secretive circumstances and reportedly sold to a private collector for an earth-shattering $120 million. Let's talk about that headline-grabbing figure. A staggering $120 million for a single 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin. How could a penny be worth more than a mansion, more than a luxury yacht, more than some small country's? Fears what we know. In the high-end world of rare coin collecting, provenance, rarity, and story matter just as much as the metal. The $120 million coin is rumored to have been a misstrike produced under highly unusual circumstances, possibly an unauthorized test strike using a prototype die. It was discovered in a private estate in the early 2000s and authenticated by top grading agencies. Multiple confidential sources have hinted that the buyer was a tech billionaire with a passion for American history. While the exact details are shrouded in mystery, this story has been enough to set the numismatic community ablaze with speculation. Whether you believe the $120 million sale or not, one thing is certain: the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin has captured the imagination of collectors everywhere. So, what should you look for in your own pocket change or coin collection? First, check for the wide AM reverse. Use a magnifying glass and look at the spacing between the letters A and M in America. If they're separated, you might be looking at a rare variety. Next, inspect the coin for any unusual features: doubling, odd spacing in letters or numbers, missing elements, or misaligned prints. Even a minor variation could mean big money, and of course, condition matters. A coin in near-perfect, uncirculated condition will always fetch a higher price than one that's worn and scratched. If you think you've found something special, consider getting it graded by a professional agency like PCGS or NGC.in. Conclusion: the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just spare change. It's a relic of American craftsmanship, a snapshot of the final year of the 20th century, and possibly, just possibly, the key to unimaginable fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who loves a good mystery, this humble penny offers an incredible story and a reason to look a little closer at what's in your pockets. So keep your eyes open, search through those old jars, check under the couch cushions, and never underestimate the power of a single cent, because who knows, your next coin could be worth $120 million. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin revelations, and hit the bell so you never miss a chance to strike it rich with your knowledge. Have a coin you want us to cover next? Drop it in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your next penny be the one that changes your life. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible story of the 1984 Liberty 1-cent coin, a humble penny that could be worth a life-changing amount of money. Yes, you heard right, up to a staggering $150 million in the current coin collecting market. So sit tight, subscribe if you haven't already, and get ready to uncover the mystery, history, and the jaw-dropping value of the 1984 United States penny. Let's begin our journey with the origin of the Liberty 1-cent coin, also commonly referred to as the Lincoln cent. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, it marked the first time a real historical figure had appeared on a U.S. coin. Prior to that, American coins typically featured symbolic figures like Lady Liberty. But the Lincoln cent changed all of that, and it started a legacy that continues to this day. Now fast forward to the year 1984, a significant year in the world of U.S. coinage. It was a year when millions of pennies were struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But among those millions, a small number had something special, something so unique and so rare that collectors today are willing to pay enormous sums to get their hands on them. Let's talk about design and features. The obverse of the 1984 Lincoln cent features the iconic profile of President Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Look closely and you'll see the word Liberty boldly stamped to Lincoln's left, and the date 1984 to his right. Above him are the words "I and God We Trust," a timeless motto on U.S. currency. Flip it over and you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, flanked by the words United States of America and 1 cent, along with E pluribus unum, which means, out of many, one. Seems ordinary? Think again, because here's where the story gets exciting: the era varieties. In 1984, a particularly famous variety was created due to a striking mistake at the U.S. Mint, the 1984 double-die obverse penny. This error caused a noticeable doubling in Lincoln's ear, and in some cases, his jawline. Known as the double ear variety, it is one of the most sought-after errors in modern coin collecting. To the naked eye, it may look like just another penny, but to a trained collector or a lucky enthusiast with a good magnifying glass, it could be a golden ticket. These coins are extremely rare, and only a few have been confirmed in high-grade mint state condition. In fact, examples graded MS67 red by the professional coin grading service, also known as PCGS, have sold for thousands of dollars. And that's just scratching the surface. Now, let's shift gears and talk about the market value and worth. While the average 1984 penny in circulation might only be worth face value, if you've got one in pristine condition or one with the double ear error, you could be holding a coin worth thousands or even millions. One pristine specimen, combined with its rarity and historical significance, was recently estimated to be worth as much as $150 million in private collector circles. That's right, $150 million. Now, you may be asking yourself, how could a 1-cent coin be worth more than a luxury home, a yacht, or even a private island? The answer lies in rarity, condition, historical appeal, and demand. When these four factors collide, magic happens in the world of numismatics. It's like finding a diamond in the rough, except this diamond could be sitting unnoticed in your change jar, your wallet, or your childhood coin collection. And here's another kicker: most people don't even realize they have it. The 1984 penny with the double die error was minted in such small quantities and spread so widely that it has become a needle in a haystack. Every time someone finds one, the value of the remaining coins only goes up. So how can you tell if your 1984 penny is special? First, check for that famous double ear. Use a strong magnifier or jeweler's loupe and examine Lincoln's ear closely. If you see what looks like a second ear behind the first, you might have struck gold. Next, look at the overall condition. Scratches, discoloration, or dents will reduce its value. If it's shiny, flawless, and red-toned, you're in business. And remember, never clean your coins. Even if it looks dirty or tarnished, cleaning can lower its value significantly. If you suspect you found a valuable variety, the next step is to get it professionally graded. Agencies like PCGS or NGC will not only confirm its authenticity but will also give it an official grade that can massively influence its value. Now let's explore the historical context. The year 1984 was a time of change in America. Ronald Reagan was president, the economy was rebounding, and the Cold War tensions were slowly beginning to ease. The penny minted that year is a snapshot of that era, a symbol of economic hope and continuity in a time of global uncertainty. And here's something to think about: the average person in 1984 would have never guessed that a coin they used to buy gum or make a phone call would someday be worth millions. It's a lesson in paying attention, in knowing what to look for, and in recognizing that sometimes, the greatest treasures come in the smallest forms. So what can we take away from all of this? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about coins, the 1984 Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just copper and zinc. It's a piece of living history. It's a financial opportunity. It's a symbol of American culture. And yes, it could be worth a fortune, possibly up to $150 million if you have the right one. Before we wrap up, here's a challenge for all our viewers. Go check your coin jars. Dig through your old piggy banks. Call your grandparents. You never know, one of those coins could be the 1984 Liberty 1-cent era variety that changes your life. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin stories, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a chance to discover the next $1 million penny. Thanks for watching, and as always, may your pockets be full of treasure and your eyes be sharp. Until next time, happy hunting.